English Podcast Hub.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our Easy English podcast. I am so happy to be here with you today.
And hello from me too. It is great to be back behind the microphone. How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic, thank you. Actually, I had a really great start to the day. The sun is shining, I have my coffee. What more could I ask for?
Exactly. The simple things, right? Coffee is essential. If I don't have my coffee in the morning, let's just say I am not a nice person.
Oh, I know that feeling. But you know, that actually leads us perfectly into today's topic.
Really? Is our topic today the importance of coffee? Because I could talk about that for hours.
Unfortunately, no, not today. Today, we are talking about something a little bit deeper. We are talking about changing the way you think.
Ooh, change the way you think. That sounds powerful and maybe a little bit serious.
It can be serious, but it doesn't have to be. It's all about mindset. You know, how we see the world, how we handle problems, and most importantly, how we learn English.
I love that. You know, a lot of our listeners send us messages saying they feel stuck or they feel frustrated with their English. Do you think changing their mindset could help them?
100%. I think mindset is actually more important than grammar books.
Wow, that is a bold statement. More important than grammar?
Yes. Listen, if you have the best grammar book in the world, but you tell yourself, I am stupid or I will never learn, you won't learn. But if you have a positive mindset, you can learn anything.
That is so true. So, where do we start? How does a person actually change their thinking? Because it's not like pressing a button, right?
No, it's not a magic button. I wish it was. It takes practice. The first step is to notice your inner voice.
The inner voice. You mean that little voice inside our heads that talks to us all day long?
Exactly. We all have it. Sometimes it says, hey, you look good today. But usually, what does it say?
Usually? Usually mine says things like, why did you say that? That was embarrassing, or you are going to be late, or you are not good enough.
Right. It can be very negative. We call this the negative bias. Our brains are wired to focus on bad things to keep us safe. But in the modern world, it just makes us stressed.
So we need to argue with that voice?
Not argue, just reframe. Let me give you an example.
Please do. I love examples.
Okay, imagine you are driving to work or taking the bus, and suddenly, terrible traffic. Everything stops. You are going to be 15 minutes late. What is your first thought?
Oh, my first thought. Do you want the honest answer? Keep it polite.
Keep it polite.
Okay, polite version. I would think, this is a disaster. I hate this city. My boss is going to kill me. Why does this always happen to me?
Exactly. That is the automatic negative thought. Now, let's try to change the way you think. How can we reframe this situation? The traffic is still there, we cannot move the cars, but how can we change our reaction?
Okay, let me try. Maybe, okay, I am stuck. I cannot change it. So this gives me 15 minutes to listen to this amazing podcast and improve my English.
Yes, that is perfect.
Or maybe I can call my mom and say hello.
Exactly. You turned a problem into an opportunity. The situation didn't change, but your stress level went down.
I like that. It sounds simple, but in the moment, it is hard to remember to do that.
It is hard. That's why you have to practice. It's like a muscle. You have to go to the mental gym.
The mental gym. I like that. I hope the membership is free.
It is totally free. Now, let's talk about how this applies to learning English, because I think this is where many people suffer.
Yeah, I remember when I was learning Spanish, I was so afraid of making mistakes. I would just stay silent.
That is the number one problem, fear. But let's play a game. I want to tell you about the word yet. Y-E-T.
Yet. It's a small word.
It is a tiny word with huge power. It comes from a psychologist named Carol Dweck. She talks about the growth mindset.
Okay, tell me more.
So imagine a student says, I don't understand this grammar topic. That sounds final. It sounds like a dead end.
Right. It sounds like I don't understand it and I never will.
Exactly. Now add the word yet to the end of the sentence.
I don't understand this grammar topic yet.
Do you feel the difference?
Whoa, yeah. It completely changes the feeling. Yet means it's coming, it's possible. It just takes time.
Precisely. I can't speak fluently yet, I don't know that vocabulary word yet. It opens the door to the future.
That is such a cool trick. It takes the pressure off. It's like saying, I am on a journey and I haven't arrived at the destination, but I am still walking.
It's a beautiful metaphor. I am still walking.
I try my best. I think another big mindset shift is about have to versus get to. Have you heard of this one?
Oh, yes. This is one of my favorites. Please explain it to the listeners.
Okay, so usually we say things like, I have to go to work, I have to clean the house, or I have to study English.
Have to feels heavy. It feels like a chore, like something you are forced to do.
Exactly, it feels like a burden. But if you change have to get, everything changes. I get to go to work, I get to study English.
It turns it into a privilege.
Yes, because think about it. I get to study English means I have a brain that works, I have internet access, I have the opportunity to connect with the world. Not everyone has that.
That gives me goosebumps. It really puts things in perspective. It makes you feel grateful instead of annoyed.
Yeah, and when you're grateful, your brain actually learns better. Did you know that?
I did read that somewhere. When you are stressed, your brain shuts down. When you are relaxed and happy, your brain is like a sponge.
Exactly. So changing your thinking actually makes you smarter.
I love that logic. So let's recap for a second. We have reframing negative situations, using the power of yet, and changing have to get to.
Those are three really solid tools. But speaker one, I have a question.
Go ahead.
What about when things go really wrong? Sometimes you just have a bad day. Is it okay to feel bad?
Oh, absolutely. This is a very important point. Changing your thinking doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. It's not about toxic positivity.
Toxic positivity, that's a buzzword these days. What does it mean?
It means pretending everything is perfect when it's not. Like standing in a burning house and saying, "This is fine. I love fire."
Yeah, don't do that. If your house is on fire, run.
Exactly. If you are sad, be sad. If you are angry, be angry. Feel the emotion, but don't live there. Feel it, acknowledge it, and then ask, okay, what is the next step? How can I move forward?
That makes sense. So it's about resilience, bouncing back.
Yes, resilience. That is a great vocabulary word for our listeners. Resilience means the ability to recover quickly from difficulties, like a rubber band. You stretch it, but it goes back to its shape.
I want to be a rubber band. I try my best.
We should all aspire to be rubber bands. I have a funny story about this, about changing perspective.
Oh, story time. Tell us.
A few years ago, I went to Paris for a vacation. I was so excited. But when I arrived at the airport, my luggage was gone, lost.
Oh no, that is the worst nightmare.
It was. I had no clothes, no toothbrush, nothing, just my passport and my wallet. At first, I was furious. I wanted to scream at the airline staff. I was ready to let it ruin my whole trip.
I would have cried. I'm not gonna lie.
I almost did, but then I stopped. I took a deep breath, and I thought, okay, I'm in Paris, the fashion capital of the world, and I have an empty suitcase.
Oh, I see where this is going.
I thought, this is a sign from the universe that I need to go shopping.
That is the best reframe I have ever heard. I lost my clothes, so I must buy French clothes. Brilliant.
Exactly. So I went to a local market, bought some cool vintage clothes, and I actually looked better than I would have with my old clothes. It turned into a fun adventure.
And you have a great story to tell now.
Yes, if I had stayed angry, I would have been miserable in my hotel room. But because I changed my thinking, I had a great time.
That is inspiring. It really shows that we have a choice. We can't control what happens to us, like lost luggage, but we can control how we respond.
Perfectly said. So, speaker two, do you have a challenge for our listeners this week?
I do. I love giving homework.
The teacher comes out.
Okay, here is the challenge. For the next week, try to catch yourself when you say, I have to. Catch it, stop, and change it to I get to. Just try it for small things. I get to go grocery shopping. I get to walk the dog. See how it changes your mood.
That is a fantastic challenge. And I would add one more thing. Use the word yet. If you are struggling with English this week, just whisper to yourself, yet.
I love it. Simple, effective, and life-changing.
Well, I think that is all the time we have for today. This was a really energizing conversation, speaker two. Thanks for chatting with me.
Thank you. It was a pleasure as always. And thank you to everyone listening. You guys are amazing.
Yes, thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a comment. Tell us, are you a glass half full or a glass half empty person? We want to know.
See you in the next episode, everyone.
Bye! Keep learning and keep changing the way you think.